Hello everybody, this is David. Welcome back, coming to you from Berlin, Germany. It's around 6 p.m. It's like 6:20 or something like that. And I'm making dinner and I'm bringing you guys along. So I'm going to prepare this bowl. There's all is in here is just romaine lettuce and we're gonna make spaghetti, raw vegan style. And I think the camera is tilted a little bit. I would just tweak it just slightly. Maybe that's better. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna make tomato sauce. I'm gonna make cucumber noodles. Oh, I forgot my tool. It's in here where it belongs. Along with the chopsticks. Gotta have the chopsticks if you want to eat noodles or if you want to eat the sushi. You gotta have the chopsticks and be like ching 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 ching, chopstick master. Woo! So that's what I'm gonna do. Found this epic gorgeous papaya today at the supermarket. Was a bit expensive, but I like the color so much that I got 2 of them. They're delicious and I needed to eat them because they got a little squishy on the way home and I didn't want the flies to go in there or to get it moldy, so I will use it today. I already had one of them at work. Half of it I put into my liver rescue smoothie, so that was epic because usually I don't get to do that. So here we go. Got the Vitamix chilling. Hope you guys can see. We start out with some tomatoes. Some local tomatoes. They're not organic unfortunately, but what can I do? These are conventional and local and they taste way better than the organic ones. I don't have any left, but the organics one were not as good, and so I'll go with the regular conventional tomatoes and just wash them real good in some unscented dish soap. It looks so cool. It looks like a manta ray. Is it called like that? Like the little, it's not a fish. Is it a fish? It's not a fish. It's like a ray. Manta ray. Not a stinging ray, but a manta ray. So I'm going to use some of the papaya for the dressing. It's kind of similar to mango. I tried it the other day. It makes a really what's the word for that, like jelly kind texture, so it makes it really thick dressing. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Wow, are you guys chilling? Crazy day today, was a bit busy, but woo, making a mess on the floor. But tried to stay calm as possible today, even though I was busy at work. And then I came home, did some research for some supplements because I'm running out of spirulina again from Vimagy, and I needed to find out where I can get the best price here in Germany. So that's what I did. So I ordered couple bags. Not too spicy and hot, just like a little bit hot. I think the other papaya was better. You guys are making dinner with me. hanging out. Hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Or if you want to say hi, say hi. Or if you don't want to say anything, then don't say anything. Just chill. Highly recommend those knives. Highly recommend. Epic. Just I've been using this for 4 years or something. So good. So sharp. So great handling. It's really good in my hands. Really like it's like a samurai or a ninja. Raw food samurai papaya cutting ninja. It's good enough for now for the dressing. I don't want the dressing to be so thick. Always starting with the dressing or starting with the salad, and then I stop for a moment and change, so bear with me. I do it my way. It's intuitively. So I'm making the cucumber noodles now with the julienne peeler. It's a really simple and cheap tool to make noodles. It's very inexpensive and convenient. And you don't have to clean up like a big spiralizer or anything like that, which can be like the deal breaker on making cucumber noodles or not. If you don't have a tool that makes it easy for you, you may not make them as often. I always use those parts from the cucumber in here as well. The middle part is a little bit soft, so it's harder to make the noodles in the middle part. But these colors already, got the red, got the orange, got the green, totally epic. I peeled the cucumber because it's conventional, it's not organic. The zucchini is organic, so I won't peel that. And I always let the top on, because then I can grab here easier while I do the julienne slicing noodles. If I cut off the top first, it's not as easy, I figured, to make the noodles. Would be so funny if you guys could talk back and just say something and I would hear it. That would be really funny. Only just one person at the time though. I'll save that for the dressing. Cutting in the air, don't do that, it's dangerous. Cutting the noodles in half like a pro, so they're not super long. And oh my god, it's already coming along and looks amazing. Raw Food Chef of the Year 2019. Where's the awards? The Raw Food Awards. Let's do some... let's do... Oops. Save it with my belly. Let's do 3 dates. Make it a little bit sweet. I could use honey, but I ran out of my favorite honey. I will get new local honey. And then I always switch it up between honey and dates. I like them both. Also, dates are good for thicken up the dressing. So that, whoops, wrong bowl. I wish I had some onion, but I don't. So this is the onion and garlic cutting board. I always use a separate cutting board, and I'm making a mess on the floor, and I'm just having a towel on the floor because I will always make a mess, so I can just kind of mop it right away, kind of just, yeah, clean it up a little so it doesn't get too messy in here. So, clove of garlic, maybe 2. Should I do 2? I do 2. I haven't decided if I should do half of an avocado or no. What do you guys think? Avocado, yes and no. Yes or no? Probably everybody is shy again and won't comment like the usual. Okay, here we go. Good. I have some curry spice. I will add some curry spice. Just a curry blend. It has turmeric, cilantro, cumin, garlic, onion, ginger, and hot pepper, and a couple of other things I don't know the English word for. I put the basil. I have some fresh basil from the. I'm dropping everything today. From my garden, from my balcony. So I'm ready to blend. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't know why the lid won't go on here. They gave me like a Vitamix they produced on Monday or something like that. I have no idea. So make sure to turn your volume down. It's gonna be loud. See how it turned out. Color is beautiful. Texture is good. Ooh, can you see? Really good with the curry though. Good call. Oh my god. I can just drink that. Woo! It's good. It has a little spice from the garlic already. I wish I had a hot pepper. Oh my gosh. This is so Instagram goals with the raw food bowls. That's all she wrote. Pretty simple. Pretty basic, pretty epic. Here you go. Have a little bite, buddy. There you go. I forgot the basil. Instead of putting it in the sauce, I just put it right on top. I ran out of those as well. noodles to be found from Maine Coast sea vegetables. Just out of stock everywhere. So we got spirulina kicking in. It's just salty. Doesn't look pretty on the noodles, maybe for some people, because it's so dark. But it's yummy. So I like it. Spirulina bite. Ching ching. Really good. If you can't see other people eat, then time to go. So somebody asked me a question a couple days ago, commenting on one of my posts I did, where I shared that I'm a very sensitive person and that I can feel when something in my life is blocked, or that I can feel other people pretty clearly. Yeah, and it can be a little bit intense sometimes. So this person asked, how can you stop feeling other people when it doesn't feel good, when it feels painful? And how can you tell if what you're feeling is yours or from somebody else? And I think that's a really, really smart question. And of course I will do my best to answer it in a second. But first I need some food. Some glucose for the brain from the papaya and the tomatoes. Minerals for the brain. So, a little bit more. So, what I do is using the innerwise tools. You have internal tools and we have external tools at innerwise that I use for myself or for clients or for friends or people who ask me for help to find out what is going on. As I said before, the main thing is always to find out what is the underlying cause, what is truly going on, because only then, if you understand the complete picture, you can change something. Otherwise you start changing things and they may give you the results that you want or maybe not. So, number one, internal tool, connect to your intuition. It tells you everything if you know how to communicate with it. Number two is just the arm length test. Yes and no, your body can answer. Muscle testing. If you don't know the arm length test by Uwe Albrecht, the creator of Innerwise, then you can just go on YouTube and put in arm length test, innerwise, and it will show up, and he will show you how your body can answer, and it can say yes, and it can say no, and your arms are not equal anymore. So you can see that over there on the YouTube. And then just, sensing and realizing that your body is telling you something through physical signals, or through thoughts, or through feelings. Your body is telling you your things. It's communicating with you non-stop. So the first thing to be able to tell if you're feeling yourself or somebody else's energy, you gotta know yourself. You need to know what your sound is. Your soul sound is unique. No other being has that, and no other being will have that ever. It's yours. It's unique to life. Only you have that as an individual, and every single individual has that. Like, I don't know, a company has a certain sound, a human, a cat, a dog, a tree, and every single tree has a different sound. Every single human has a different sound, energetically speaking. Everything is vibration, everything is sound, everything is energy. So you make a sound, you have an energy field. Most people have a multiple fragmented energy field, meaning they're not themselves energetically. And this is why they don't feel well, or they behave weird, or they just feel restless and not okay, and they're not sure why. And somebody is drinking celery juice. That is epic. So you gotta know what your sound is, and most people have forgotten their sound. They don't know what they sound like. If you don't know what your sound is like and how you feel in a state of harmony, then you have no reference point. Then you can't tell if you're picking up somebody else's energy, if you're feeling for somebody else, if you're making experiences that are not meant for you but for somebody else. You can't tell if you don't know who you are, what your sound is. And if you have forgotten, you can remember. There's tools like innerwise that help you to remember your unique sound, your soul sound. You can remember that, your identity. You can go back in time intuitively and just sense where you felt you've been the most complete in your identity from your energy field. And you can just feel the difference. You can go back in time and just see when you felt your best. And you can even go back to birth or even before that to see how you felt in utero and how your energy field was. And you can just tune into that and do that. You can use the arm length test again to figure out, hey, am I myself? So you ask your body, or you just give a statement, I am myself. You do the arm length test and your body will tell you yes or no. So you can have your own energy field, but maybe you have multiple other energy fields. And this will be distracting, and it will be harder for you to tell if what you're feeling is your stuff or somebody else's stuff. And you can take on energy fields from all kinds of beings, not just humans. There's non-physical beings, some that are more familiar with to us, which are companies and projects and houses. Those are all beings and they have a unique sound, and you can take on their energy. Then there's non-physical beings, there's like entities and all kinds of stuff. And so the first step is remembering who you are. And if you've forgotten, you can find ways to reconnect with your true self, and you can choose any way you want to do that. And I personally use innerwise to do that. But it could also be just like, I don't know, a friend could look at your eyes and just truly see the beauty of your soul, and this reminds you of who you truly are. Something simple like that. So it's nothing like crazy or complicated. It's really simple to do that. So once you know you're yourself again and you're not carrying other people's energy, and you start sensing your body, your emotions, your thoughts, your energy, your soul, you sense how you feel when you are yourself, then you can easily tell when you are stressed, because the body gives you signals. It can be just a restlessness, a nervousness, a tightness. It could be a sense of fear, anxiety, just pressure somewhere in the body, not being able to think as clear. It could be just irritating. It could be anything. You have a unique body that nobody else has, and your way of communicating with your body is unique. So it's not two people get the same symptom from the same scenario. It can be same scenario and totally different sensations or symptoms they experience. And yeah, so then you know what your base level is, what your default is, how you feel in harmony when you are yourself. And then you also notice how you feel when you are yourself but you're stressed. And how stressed you are, you can measure as well. You can do it intuitively. Just put you get a pen and a paper, you make draw one line, start, beginning, say 0 on the front, 100% on the end, and you name it negative charge or charge. Charge is everything that is destructive energy. Everything that is not love is charge, negative charge. You can call it disharmony, you can call it self-destructive energy, you can call it self-hate, aggression, you can call it anything you want. Everything that is not love is charge. And so you draw a line, 0 on the front, 100% at the end, and you just sense with your finger, where am I right now? And you just sense with your finger, and your finger will stop at a certain point. And you just know, you just hover above the line or put your finger on the line, and you know, this is where I am. And the lower it is, the more calm you feel, the more relaxed you are, the more focused you are, because you have greater inner peace. You have more love flowing through you. So I would check my identity first, make sure I am myself, have no foreign energy fields, only my own energy fields. And the second part would be checking my charge. How high is it? It should be as low as possible. You can also muscle test, use the arm length test and test how high it is. Is my charge above 10%, above 20%, above 30, 40, 50, 60, 70%, and you can just see where you are. And 0 always means the absolute minimum possible as a human. 100% always means the most maximum possible in human form. And then you can do all kinds of things. Test your life energy that way, whatever you want. Your heart energy, your love energy, your honesty, your integrity. You can do that either intuitively with the scale you draw on a piece of paper, or you use the arm length test, which you can see on YouTube. Gotta eat something. So yeah, and then it just takes practice. If you're a really sensitive person or a highly sensitive person, like myself, it just takes practice to learn to navigate through my sensations and know, oh, this is what I'm just sensing for somebody else in the room, or this is my own stuff. And yeah, it's practice. It doesn't come overnight, and you just are a master in that. Like anything, you have to do it like daily. Be present with yourself, sense yourself, feel yourself, how you feel in certain scenarios during the day. Yes, those are the two main things, your identity and your charge. Those I would check. And then it's easier to tell, because if you know your sound, for example, if you know I'm a trumpet, as soon as any noise comes in, like, so to speak, energetically, as a metaphor, construction noise comes in, or somebody on a piano comes playing, and you know that is not you. You know you are the trumpet and the trumpet only. But if you've forgotten that you are the trumpet, you're looking for something and you don't know what you're looking for. You forgot your sound, and then you have no reference point. So you need to find that reference point. And yeah, you can also think back to maybe birth or conception as a reference point where you were probably the most whole in your identity. Yeah, it's different for everybody, so I can't generalize per se, but I'm just giving you some ideas and inspirations. So that's what I do, and once I figure out I'm not myself or my charge is high, then I intuitively choose my specific healing remedy. And that can be go for a walk, speak my truth, leave a room, go and do sports, paint something, sing, dance, walk barefoot, drink some water, make some juice, eat some fruit, smell some flowers, use essential oils, use crystals, use the innerwise tools. Anything you can think of can be a healing remedy, and you will intuitively know what you need at that moment in time to help you. And if you're not sure, then you could also just do the Armlength test and figure out, okay, my charge is like high, it's like, I don't know, maybe 70%, I'm stressed to the max. And you just imagine you take a cold shower, and then you see like, just imagining you already took the cold shower, you feel better maybe. And then you know, it will change something. And then you can do that, or you can do something else. But usually if you just imagine doing something, your body is already giving you a response of the results you will get. So you can just visualize what you want to do and see how your body reacts. You can also do that with decision making. If you have to make a decision like, should I move to place A or to place B? Or should I sign this contract or not sign this contract? You can just imagine you already did that and sense your whole body. How's your breathing? How's your standing? How are your feelings? How are your emotions and your thoughts? And how's your standing? Is it firm? Is it like just wobbly? Are you leaning to one side, to the other? How's your head? Is it free of pressure? How are your shoulders? Things like that. I mean, there's so many things to talk about. It's usually like 2-day workshop where I help people learn about those things, those innerwise tools. So there's a lot to cover, so I can only give you some inspiration, and then you can Google, go on YouTube. I have one video on my YouTube channel about the innerwise complete healing system, the small healing kit, how you can use that to balance yourself, to find out you're not yourself, because there's actually a test card in there that says yes to myself. And if that statement creates stress, then I know, hey, I'm not myself. And then I can find out since when and who I am. You can do wonderful things, and once you become aware of what's happening, then you can change. That's all I have to say for now. I'm gonna eat something. If you have any questions, let me know. Just how I do it. If you want to do it a different way, that's totally fine with me. So, innerwise is coaching and healing system for all beings alive, for all living beings. Humans, animals, projects, companies, houses, anything. And the creator of innerwise and the founder is a German physician. His name is Uwe Albrecht. And I have been using this for years, those tools. to find out what's going on. And once I'm clear again, once I'm myself again, and I'm clear, then I'm able to make a good decision. Then I'm able to make a decision. If I'm all frizzle fried and my charge is high and I'm not myself, I have a foreign identity, how can I make a good decision for myself if I'm not myself? I can't. Then I will make a good decision for the energy field I'm having right now, but not for myself. So, yeah. Ooh. So good with the spirulina. Yeah, you will get there. Everybody started somewhere. You will get there if you want. It takes a lot of courage to change something in your life. But I believe all symptoms, all blockages in life are just a gift, a help to realize for us, hey, there is something I need to learn. If I don't learn that, I'm unconsciously harming myself continuously, and that needs to stop, and therefore one part of my body sacrifices itself to tell me, yo, dude, look at your life. Something is happening that is not good for you. And all I want to do is help you. And once you learn the learning lesson and you change accordingly to in the alignment with need and necessity, so you're just aligned with the divine plan again, with life itself, with the plan of life, you're aligned with that always has the highest intention, best intention for yourself and all beings. And if you're aligned with that, then you just get better. Life gets better. And even if you do simple things, it doesn't have to be complicated. Go outside. Put your hands on a trunk, on a tree, and just feel it. Do that for 5 minutes and see what changes. Or, I don't know, maybe go outside and sit by the river or the lake and watch the lake or the river for like 20 minutes. Or get a pen and paper and write something down that's on your heart. Or get the colors out and just paint something. I had cucumber and zucchini noodles with tomato sauce, tomato papaya sauce, and some romaine. My friend Lauren reminded me that I don't have romaine as much. I was looking at it's funny, I was looking at the screen and there was like a waving hand, and for a second it looked like I spilled heavily on my shirt. So that was funny. So my friend Lauren said, yo, David, do you eat lettuce? I never see you eat lettuce. I'm eating lettuce. Anyhow, guys, good talking to you. Always fun to be on here. Epic. Yeah, I like simple. I ate way more complicated in the beginning. Like big rainbow salads with like 15 or 20 different ingredients. Oh man, the comments come in too quick. Let me scroll down. Do you feel disconnected to old friends and family? You mean in regards to what? Food? Very inspirational and intelligent outlook on life. Thank you. I'm listening. I did painting, try to embrace and knowing myself by painting and choosing. Epic way to go. I do the same. You're healing through a medical medium lifestyle and you would like to make more dishes like me? Yeah, come to my lives and check out my YouTube. I post my lives on my YouTube, so if you missed the previous lives where I make the sushi and everything, simple raw vegan sushi, you can check that out. It's all on my YouTube now, so you guys don't miss out. I know. The big beast, the big backpack, it fits like 4 or 5 melons this size. But I just do the big fruit haul on Saturdays because Sunday everything is closed. In Germany, like all the stores are closed, so I need food for Saturday and Sunday. And celery for celery juice on Monday, so I have to stock up. I'm gonna finish that and then I'm gonna go for a walk. Thank you for being here, joining me today. I hope you feel really good. And in case you're not feeling really good, I hope you are on your way to feeling good again. Peace be with you. Namaste. Bye for now. Adios, muchachos.